Blessed ones of the nations of the world. One more time, thus, as your brother Dan Moses, or say Yabsakodie of TRC, Ghana, coming to you thus 19th of August 2023, the Lord's Day, Saturday, with a continuation of our exposés, Testimony, New World Disorder, and the fifth memorial of His Excellency Dr. Busumuru Kofi Annan. Before we begin, we want to welcome each other by saying Akwaba, Akwaba, Allen, Sahalen, Shagitam, welcome, Inganjoni, Benvindo, you are welcome, Koso, Diwo, Tusanyo Senyor, Okukulaba, Mauya, Mingalaba, Boye, Malamu, Karibu, Ekabo, No, O, Sanu, Dezua, Mkwande Ena, Mitash, Duburo, Pezaluvat, Bine Ivinit, Barigalust, Vita Iche, Ayubon, Dobridoya, Welcome, Estan, Hozut, Walang Anuman, Bienvenue, Bienvenido, Namaste, Swagetam, Kush, Amadid, Baruch, Haba, Marhaba, Wanyong Haminida, Wanying, Nyejeko, Anyemime, Nyejeko, We Zolo, Novio, Nia Wezo, Akwaba to the program Testimony New World Disorder. Testimony New World Disorder, as we know, is the program through which we get to know what is happening to Ghana, America, humanity, and the nations of the world. For almost 2 decades now, 20 years, for 17 years and over, in worship of this extremely dangerous US undercover agent, the same people that we trust to be there for humanity and the nations of the world, in worship of this extremely dangerous US undercover agent, have for almost 2 decades, the past 17 years, dealt with humanity by the deception, delusion, and willful lies. And they have brought the world into this total global helplessness, with the center, with Ghana and America being the center of the global evil pursuit. Their ulterior agenda, which they are pursuing, for which reason the world is in this current state, is an agenda to seek to take over your soul. My soul, the souls of all of the human race, whether we are Christians, Muslims, Judaists, Rastafarians, Shintoists, whichever religious affiliation that we belong to, so long as we remain members of the human race, they are coming after our souls. That is the agenda that they are pursuing. What the Bible calls the mark of the beast, 666, the Jacob's trouble, Jeremiah 30 verse 7. That is what they are pursuing to their own domination. And they are keeping it as a secret from the human race. And they use COVID-19, Russia, Ukraine, all kinds of diversionary tactics to keep your minds from what is being done to you, away from what is being done to you. But blessed ones of the nations of the world, we are most grateful to God that by this same program, we as well get to receive some divine guide, divine direction, and divine insight that the evil that is being pursued by the administration of Joe Biden, Ban Ki-moon of South Korea, Nana Addo Akufo Addo and his tribalist government against the human race, we would not be taken by their evil pursuit, but that we may know exactly what to do. So in this program, we as well get to receive some divine guide, divine direction, and divine insight that we may know what to do. Akwaba to the program, Testimony, New World Disorder, humanity and the nations of the world. Yesterday was the 18th of August 2023. Yesterday marked exactly 5 years when the precious life of His Excellency Dr. Busumuru Kofi Annan was cut short, taken away. He was killed cowardly in secrecy by the worship of the extremely dangerous US undercover agent, traitors within the United Nations, evil forces in America, and the wicked government of Nana Addo Akufo Addo. the worshippers of this extremely dangerous US undercover agent. Today marked the fifth year. So we are on this 19th of August 2023, the Lord's Day, having the memorial anniversary of His Excellency Dr. Bosomoro Kofi Annan, whose precious life was taken due to hatred for me by the worshippers of the extremely dangerous US undercover agent. Ghana and the nations of the world, all in the United Nations, who believe in the human race, Africa, I don't believe in the peace of war which Ban Ki-moon and the traitors within the United Nations, evil minds within the US government, wicked forces of the Akufo Addo government believe in, and have turned the United Nations into. Ghana, I say it again, on the behalf of the precious blood of Dr. Bosomoro Kofi Annan, on the behalf of heaven and on the behalf of the human race, I declare that I don't believe in the peace of war which the United Nations now believe in and was turned into by Ban Ki-moon, the racist of South Korea. America and the nations of the world, Kofi Annan, Dr. Bosomoro Kofi Annan, never believed in that peace of war which Ban Ki-moon turned the United Nations to be for. Therefore, when Kofi Annan was alive and wanting the world to know that he doesn't believe in that peace of war which the United Nations have been turned into in worship of this extremely dangerous US undercover agent, together with Barack Obama and Joe Biden and the traitors in America, Dr. Bosomoro Kofi Annan told humanity and the world that the decision to go for war in Syria had already been made. Therefore, go ahead and do the war. He would not allow himself to be made the chairman for the Syrian Commission, while the decision to go for war in Syria had already been made. He told them from that very day, when Kofi Annan stood for humanity and for the United Nations against traitors within the United Nations and nation wreckers, a decision was made. Kofi Annan shall be killed. It was the matter of time. He shall be destroyed in worship of this extremely dangerous US undercover agent. The right opportunity was found in the tribalist government of Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, whom these same evil forces put on the throne of Ghana in 2016 under the guise of Ghana's national election. Nana Addo Akufo-Addo and his tribalist government, they would give Kofi Annan over to be killed. It was just a matter of time. And between my 2 years mission in Ghana, 2017 to 2019, that glorious opportunity was found by the coward secret killers and the new terrorists. And they cut short the life of His Excellency Dr. Bosomoro Kofi Annan in worship of this extremely dangerous US undercover agent. Ghana and the nations of the world, on this 5th anniversary of His Excellency Dr. Bosomoro Kofi Annan, whose life was cut short due to hatred for me by the worshippers of this extremely dangerous US undercover agent, I declare that I don't believe and shall never believe in that peace of war which the United Nations now believe in and stands for. I would never believe in that, and I totally dissociate from it. America, Ghana, and the nations of the world, let's hear the conclusion of the whole matter. I tell the worshippers of this extremely dangerous US and Ban Ki-moon, traitors within the United Nations, the government of Joe Biden, Akufo Addo and his government, that peace between me and this extremely dangerous US undercover agent shall never happen. That peace of war, which they believe in, and have been pursuing at the expense of the blood of my people of Ghana, and at the expense of the precious blood of the African people, that peace, I don't believe in it, and it shall never happen. I shall never have any negotiation with this extremely dangerous US undercover agent, and I shall never have any marital talk or remarried talk with her. Period. It is finished. This issue is about the souls of the human race, and eternity is more precious. It's too long to be exchanged for domination. I want to urge my family members in Ghana who have chosen US government bribery, the bribery by the United Nations, coercion and bribery, shameless bribery at the expense of the blood of the Ghanaian people, at the expense of the blood of our own family members, in worship of this extremely dangerous US undercover agent. I want to declare to you that I believe in those of the family members who believe in the precious life of the family members. You can continue desiring blood money at the expense of the blood of our people. Let them carry you out of Ghana to various nations of the world. Those hiding in other nations, they can bring you back to Ghana to come enjoy the blood money. But I am no party to the cowardly secret killing which you believe in at the expense of the blood of our people. United Nations, I don't believe in the peace of war which you believe in, and I shall never believe in that. United Kingdom, Israel, Palestine, Europe, Asia, Australia, and the nations of the world, they have concluded that the anniversary of Kofi Annan this week. I don't believe and shall never believe in the peace of war which the United Nations now stands for. I shall never be a party to anything that has to do with this extremely dangerous US undercover. They should go ahead and continue killing my people of Ghana, kill my family members, and continue bribing my family members that deserve money at the expense of their own family members. God bless my homeland, Ghana. Bye bye.